Today, Wheeze talks about how to be happy because there's books that literally tell you everything you need to know. Today's video will tell you nothing you need to know because there's a 1 in 12 chance that you're the right person for this. And I said that backwards, but apparently people like it when you talk about things backwards because it's a new way of saying things and it's interesting. Here on the Quarter of Interesting channel, we talk about things that aren't very interesting because we need to talk about things to get better at talking about things. Who would have thought? Today's video, after the intro, after the bike bow, we have this book. This book describes on everything a Libra should do on how to be happy. Like head out on an adventure or snack on almonds because they're good for your kidneys. And Libras, their main focus is their solar chakra. I said that wrong. They focus on their abs and their kidneys and their whole core region. This is something that everybody should do, but apparently Libras really do. Oh, the other thing next to that is become a social butterfly. We're trying. Treasure keepsakes. Well, wow, this is a really boring video if I just look at this book for inspiration this whole time. I hope you guys are entertained because having a good laugh is pretty good entertainment. And looking at somebody totally fuck everything up on the internet is apparently a good time to be entertained as long as I keep talking and mumbling and rambling. Play act. Decorate with clear quartz. Post down in the doobly-doo if you think that this is a piece of quartz. Or if you know better, tell me what this really is. Because I think I know what it is, but I'm probably wrong. Let's talk about signs for a minute now that we're 2 and 30 minutes into this video. So signs and like the whole astrology field, literally everybody says you can't disprove it. And literally everybody says that everything works. And then the moment the scientist steps in the room, they say, they throw up their arms and they run away. But they don't, I don't know why they do this. Because, I know why. But let's just take a quick tangent tour. Yes, I know that you're looking at a giant mess, but we're keeping you in frame, and apparently framing is interesting. Little book of coincidences. This is on a different subject, but there's an interesting cover. I know you guys like looking at shiny things. Why can't the world just be good? Why do we have to prove every little fucking thing? Takes the soul out of little life that we have. If you need to know how every fucking thing works, you need to take everything apart. And then you're just left with a giant bunch of pieces and even more fucking questions. Trust me, I should know. I've been trying to fucking figure out how the world works. How every little bit interacts to make the world a better place. Or so I can have a rational understanding to understand the world, as many of you do. This is a very common thing with living things. It's kind of important to understand things that you know, but you also need to enjoy the little things that you can't really measure. Like they, in one of the last videos, we were discussing frequencies. Well, if you ask a musician to play a piece of music over and over and over again, going to happen. The real world's going to happen. Oh, man. It's like every textbook you look at for design, mechanical engineering, like all of that, it's like, yes, gives you this beautiful formula that looked pretty, and then you go to describe it, and then there's an asterisk at the end of every fucking formula that says, oh yeah, the real world's a thing. If you actually want to calculate this, go on SolidWorks and design it to your heart's content, and then realize that, oh, this is the real world, and your part's not actually going to be the same, and material properties are not amorphous, but they are completely different all over the place. Just one grain can fuck up your entire day. One grain? Am I talking about a grain of sand, a grain of rice, or a grain in a crystalline structure? You decide. Because I don't know. Leonardo certainly doesn't. Oh, the little book of coincidences. One day, we'll talk about science and how they predict things as we continue to ramble on about things. So, in the little book of self-care, it does not indeed describe the moon signs and how there's a little percentage sign at the end of everything. What does that percentage sign mean? Well, there's one that means there's the one that a lot of people care about, and that's the one at your birth. What time were you born, and where was the moon when you were born? So there's various different charts that will tell you within like 5 or 10%. But then you need to look at when you were born in reference to where the moon was. It gets complicated. It's almost like it's the movement of the stars, but it's just a little. I'm gonna try. Yep. It's like that. Everything comes back to itself. What am I getting at? I'm a fucking madman. Why am I a madman with so much fucking energy that I can just spit out 20 videos in 2 hours? Oh, because my sign. Ooh. Let's just say it's 97%. I was born right in the middle of my sign, right on a full moon. But you want to know crazy? That's how you get crazy. Thanks for watching.